In this video tutorial, I will talk about CSS Grid layout. Grid is used for making complex web design layouts more easily as it's not so hard to master. Using Flex, you can make only 1D layout, but with Grid can create 2D layout. You have to start by using the display property grid, the container element or parent element. Nothing will change after adding display flex in the parent container because we need to define the width of the columns. In order to set that columns width, we have grid template columns property. Now define width of columns. For example, let's say I need two columns of width 60% and 40% respectively. So we have defined grid template columns 60%, 40%. 60%, the first column width, which is 60% of the width of grid container. Second column width, which is 40% of the width of grid container. If you want to create the 3D column, simply add the width of third column and so on. Using grid gap property, we will add spacing between them. For example, I need 10 pixel spacing along column and row. So we have to write property grid gap 10 pixel. So here is the output. So here in this example, we have defined some boxes using grid layout. We name it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The first we define grid template column, that is 1 F4, 2 F4, 1 F4. F4 is a short for fraction. For unit is a unit which represents a fraction of the available space in the grid container. So for the one class we have defined grid column 1 by 4. For the third 3 class we have grid column 2 by 3, grid row 2 by 4. Second, fourth, sixth, it's the same. So we have grid gap 10 pixels. For the 5 grid row is 3 by 5. For the 7 grid column is 2 by 4. You can only master by all these properties using it by your own examples when you run on CodePen or some other online editor or locally on your machine. So you will be master of using all these properties. Thank you so much for watching this video tutorial.